What is it like being a Jamaican in Grenada? Hi, I'm Xavier Murphy, the founder of Jamaicans.com. And today in Jamaicans to the World, I talk to Tamara Afflick, a Jamaican living in Grenada. Welcome, Tamara. How are
Thanks for
you?
having me. I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Excited to finally get Grenada in here.
Finally. Yes.
So
We're way down here, but we're there.
the Spice Island.
Yes. Yes.
So, which part of Jamaica are you from?
I'm originally from Portland, specifically Port Antonio.
Wow, the beautiful Port Antonio.
The best
Awesome.
parish in the world.
What was that?
The best parish in the world.
You don't have to put down. You can push up your chest and say, "Yeah, we're beautiful."
Very
We
beautiful.
have a coastline that everybody jealous of. You can say
Yes.
all of that.
Yes. That's where all the, your Kingstonian come and escape on the weekends. We soon, yeah.
What school are you representing? If there's a high school,
Teach feel high all the way,
all right. Big up Titchfield.
every time.
So tell us your story. How did you get to Grenada?
Oh God, it's curiosity and opportunity at the same time. It's like I was going through some issues at the time, and my sister, which she's not my biological sister, but she's like my sister. So Ash was go, why don't you go to Grenada, do some stuff for me, and have fun there and whatever. So I just took it, and here I am. So I left, and I came back like 2 weeks before COVID shut down, and that's how I end up here still.
Okay.
Hmm.
And your sister had a business there, or
Yeah, she had, and so but she had moved from that location. She had paused for a moment, so I had to come and take care of some stuff, and
okay.
it reminded me so much of. I always call here. Sometimes I slip up and say Negril because that's like my second favorite parish, Negril. So it's like Grenada is like a cross between Portland and
Okay.
Negril. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And I'm seeing the banana in the background. I'm seeing a couple things. You're running a restaurant
Yes.
here. Tell us about that.
Okay. So Grenadians they call Jamaicans Jammy, and I I like the sound of it. Like a pet name. Like Jammy. So I think it was so cute. So of course I named the restaurant Jammy. And what we do is we specialize in Jamaican flavor, Jamaican food, uh, all the delicacies of Jamaican really that we can get here.
Wow. So are you getting your curry goat?
You
Are you
can't ask
getting your
that.
are you I mean you have your goat there, you have your everything there. I mean anything that I'd find in a Jamaican restaurant, you have it there?
Yes. Yes. It's a bit of logistical challenges because most of the stuff is not here. So I know they say like Spice Island, but it's um, not as much as like what we're used to. Like our scotchy and our curry is quite different. So logistically getting those is a challenge, but it's so worth it. When we have because we have a lot of community Jamaicans here, especially studying in the university. So it's it's nice that they can have somewhere that they can enjoy our taste.
Okay, so back up a little bit now. So it's a logistically. What happened? You have folks bring your curry, your Jamaican curry, and your Scotch bonnet, or you plant couple Scotch bonnet seeds around the restaurant or around the
They
yard.
actually don't grow here. I don't know why. So again, we have to find ways of bringing them in.
Yellow yam.
Yeah, that there.
Oh,
So you see, like the bananas, the pumpkin, those are here. So
okay.
and breadfruit. Yeah,
All right.
yeah, we got it.
So the locals love jammy too.
I should think so. I hope so. I hope so. I hope
Well,
so.
folks, if you're in Grenada, you have to check out Jammies. Again, I don't know the location. Is it close to the main city? Is it
Yes, yes, it actually is. So okay, so here is 6 parishes
okay?
basically, and it's the population is like 110,000. So you're looking at like a Portland population, really. So here where I'm at is the capital, which is called St. George. So that's where you find most of the stuff here. So like
Corporate,
so it's the capital. So of course the banks,
right?
schools, hospitals, all of them here. So I'm in St. George and specifically in Calivini. That's on the main road.
Okay, all right. So must find you if you come in to the capital. We must find you.
I must find it.
So tell us a little bit about the people of Grenada.
Um, they love Jamaicans, or at least the culture, you know. Um, the music, you hear it right throughout the day. If it's not soca, they're playing reggae.
Okay,
And what else?
are
And
they
they're very friendly.
okay?
They're
Okay,
very friendly, you
okay.
know.
I was gonna go a little deeper in terms of some islands, some are more laid back than some. And you and I were talking earlier about something that needed to get done, and it
Ah,
seemed like it's a little bit more laid back than
yes, yes. So here, my saying is if they say they were saying, which is kind of cute, until you hear it a lot, is if the Lord's willing. So whenever somebody say to you in Grenada, if the Lord's willing or if God's willing, just know you're gonna wait a couple of days more than it should be. Weeks more than it should be. So yeah. So
it's soon it's soon come in Jamaica.
oh God, them beat we. Them beat we.
That beat way.
I was a
Okay.
tie. I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely yeah, you have to get used to that living here. Like things are not so fast paced, Like yeah, Jamaica is
All
not
right.
fast paced at all. Yes.
So on the topic of people, and I started this kind of discussion with you.
Yes.
You said I love Jamaicans and they love our music, and I believe you are single lady there. So do they love the Jamaican woman, and how have they? What's the dating scene like? Have the men tried to pick you up? And
How do I put this? Oh wow. As I said, they're very friendly. The males especially. Yes.
okay,
So if they find out yes you're Jamaican, they will take a special interest to you. But I guess as a female, anywhere you are, you just have to protect yourself. You know,
okay,
it's like my motto is not all attention is good attention. You know what I mean?
okay.
So yeah, so you have to have your head on your body, pretty much, pretty much.
So is the approach a timid approach or a bold upfront approach?
Bold,
Okay,
bold,
all right, all right,
bold.
okay,
Um, it will. It is. I don't even know what to say because I'm not meaning to be disrespectful or anything. It's just like, when you're used to something, and you're from another culture, you might find it a different way where they may be okay. Jamaican men, they're to finesse, you know what I mean? Take their time and like can go into it and kind of like make you feel special until you aren't, you know what I mean? So it's like here is like kind of fast paced. You like me? Let's go.
Okay. No lyrics. I'm not dropping the lyrics to try and win you over.
That no, I don't know. It's quite different. So the ladies, they I mean, it can be cute, you know, but
All right.
it was quite an experience. It was quite an experience, but you know, they're just, as I said, they're very outgoing, you know. So when they see you, they like to have what they call liming, you know, just going out and stuff like that, you know. So they are. There's like, hey, Coca-Cola lime, and you know, and you just have to take it for what it is. It's just, you know, enjoy the moment, you know, because again, it's just a matter of what you want.
All right. Let's cut the chase. Let's get to the point, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So I want to jump into food because you have a restaurant there and food. What's the food like in Grenada? And if there's a Grenadian dish that you would say, Xavier or any of our viewers watching, you have to try this Grenadian dish when you come here, what would that be? And what's the food like?
I would have to say for me, it's saltfish sauce. So you know how we have a tendency to make our saltfish with gravy, like you know,
Right.
liquid.
Right.
Their saltfish sauce is really nice, especially when my friend Alicia, she makes it. Like I have to have it. So it's like it's made with coconut oil, and it's the texture. As you say, it's what would I probably say dry, but it's not dry that much to the point, and it hasn't like cucumbers and carrots and that coconut taste. Like you have saltfish sauce like all the time. That is my favorite. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And is there any other dishes that you can think about this? And this is a little different than, I've tried or experimented with or so on.
I would say the best compliment is not really to compare, but
Much.
to appreciate it for what it is, because
Okay.
every island have their own culture, have their own thing. But it's very different from us. So take that notion out of your mind, like when you
Right.
come, like, okay, you're gonna have some rice and peas or stuff like that. Nah, you're not gonna find that unless you come to Jamaica, of course. But it's their food is just done different way, and
All right. All right.
no pepper. They do not like pepper.
But they're the Spice
Most.
Island.
That's what got me. That's what got me.
All right.
They
Okay.
don't like
But other
pepper.
spices then the nutmeg, the this, the that.
The
Maybe that's
nutmeg.
more of it,
Yeah, the
Okay.
nutmeg, the
Pimento.
cinnamons. Not so much. What they have is clove.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Yeah, so the pimento is like a cross between the clove and I think ginger cinnamony kind of like thing. So the clove will be like one half of the pimento,
Okay.
but it's very similar, but the difference. But it's nice.
All right. Fruits. Are you getting your Julie mango, your East Indian mango? Your
I'm
Bombay
sorry.
mango?
Where's the hang up button?
Your Blackie, your number
You can't
11.
stop now. You
your
can't
Cherry.
stop. Just no. I am still trying to find out where to smuggle them in the country.
All right. So you're getting your mango.
Yeah, there are different types of mangoes here, but well, they
Not
used to
your-
me
not
already.
your
I'm
favorite.
bragging on Jamaica, but there's nothing like an East Indian mango, a long mango. Well, my pet name is actually Mango Bessie. So
Oh,
Yeah. So, it's a challenge. I'm getting through it, but it's,
All right.
yeah, you will get Julie mangoes. Like
Oh,
in
so
my
at
yard, there's
least
a lot of Julie mangoes.
you're getting at
Um,
least that.
yeah, apart from that, there's no mango that that is in, in
Not
Grenada.
even Bombay. I mean, I know some of the Eastern Caribbean countries have Bombay. Nope, you haven't seen any
They have a
Bombay.
similar mango. I forgot the
Okay.
name. It goes big like a Bombay, but it's not. It doesn't eat bad. It's nice. It's sweet, but it's
Okay.
not the fully Bombay. It's like a version. And um, next thing to know when moving here, I've tried to change the name of fruits here. Like for example, June plum is golden apple. Yes. So when you see June plum, and it's like, give me a bag of that June plum there. They're like, what? So it is golden apple.
Okay.
So everything is apple except apple. Apple is called French cashew.
Which you mean the OTE to apple is called French.
Yeah,
Um,
French cashew. Yeah.
okay. All right.
And the white one, somebody actually posted it on Twitter. Like the
Right.
white ones, it looks like it's blighted, but it's actually sweet. That one is
Mm,
called wax apple.
okay.
Yes.
And star apple is called, or you haven't seen
I
any
don't,
star
I
apple?
don't, I don't see that much, but there is a different name for it. Yeah, so get used to that.
Okay. So I want to jump back to something you touched on earlier, which is culture,
Mhm.
and I'm going to go specifically to music. What is the dominant music?
Um, the dominant music here is soca,
Okay.
right throughout the year. Not like us, where it's Easter time or Carnival time. It's you're gonna hear soca all through the year, and they do have a great carnival, I must say. There's a great
Okay.
carnival that's coming up. So the road march, they have like a light festival. We haven't had any in almost 2 years because of the COVID, but it's beautiful.
And the reggae, you hearing some reggae there too?
Yeah, man, all the time. As I said, if it's not soca, it's reggae. So you feel like you're in Jamaica. At least for me, that's my coping with maybe I don't miss them.
Well,
You feel like you're here. You
you
feel
have
like
Chinese, so you have the food there, and you just turn on your music. So I guess you're recreating like a little Jamaica right there in Grenada.
yes, in California. Yes, yes. Pretty much, yeah.
And what's people's view? I know you said they're favorable of Jamaica, but do they have any other views when you say I'm Jamaican? What other questions or other things come up?
They all think we duck gunshots.
Okay.
I mean, not say all. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not stereotypical.
Right.
Stereotype. No,
Right.
most majority will think that if most of them, they're at least who I've interacted with. I've met some other great persons, Grenadians, who travel and actually study in Jamaica, and they love it. They tell you where they go and stuff like that. But for the others who haven't traveled, they have this perception of Jamaica that we're violent and all sound like Shibata, the documentaries, and one thing I get when somebody like meet me and I say Jamaican, they're like, "You don't sound Jamaican," like
Oh.
yeah, like what am I supposed to sound like? A plate of ackee and salvage? I don't know.
I guess uh, I guess everybody have I just said the perception is what they see in the media and
Yes,
so on. So you're
yeah.
changing perceptions as we go along. Um,
I hope so. I hope so. Yes. No, so I like them to know that there are amazing Jamaican. Not because I'm Jamaican. There's Jamaicans. They're nice. Not everyone lives in a violent zone. And we're good people. We're not always angry. And not because when we talk animated or a bit loud doesn't mean like we're upset, you know. It's just our way, just like how they have their culture. It's just our way. So, you know, just to be a little bit more open to us. And, you know, there's some of them, and it's sad, you know, their reality, there is violence now. And
Everywhere.
yeah, in Jamaica, you know, a bit more than I would like, unfortunately, you know.
Right.
But it's not, that's not just us.
Right.
Yeah.
Doesn't define us. Doesn't
Yeah.
define who we are as a people.
No, no.
Yes. Yeah. So I was gonna touch on cost of living. What's the cost of living like? And if you were to compare the average meal, let's say in your restaurant or another restaurant, what would the average meal cost in, I don't want to say Jamaica, let's say US because that's kind of universal.
Okay. How do I put it? The next thing too is not to I find food here is a bit more than what you would pay in a Jamaican currency if you're calculating, you know. So the average cost for a meal locally you about, see, 15 EC, so that's about.
Oh, I sent it to the calculator. I'm
Yes,
so
yes, yes.
sorry.
I'm sorry. Like I never expected. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so like say $750
Okay.
Jamaican. You
Jamaican dollars for the
yeah. So
average meal. All right.
yeah,
Okay.
which we would pay maybe $300 in Jamaican for.
So you're saying that the cost of living is much
Hi.
higher.
Yes. Maybe because as they say wherever the US is lower, so it's gonna be high. So their exchange rate is actually 2.7.
Mm,
Right,
okay.
right.
So but it kind of balances a little bit because of the exchange rate made, but it's a higher. It sounds like it's higher.
Yeah, it is. It is. And if you, especially in Jamaica, and you can't help, no matter how long you live here, because I've been here now like almost 3 years, and it's like you're still calculating. Like if I was in Jamaica, I would pay $100 for that, and you know, you probably find yourself paying um, twice the amount
Right.
that you would for some. For example, even the bananas, like. A great cultural difference. So funny is like they sell bananas by the pound, but we go to the market and we buy a hand for like $50 or so. Like no, you'll be paying like 3 times that amount.
Oh wow. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
So customs. Have
Oh
you
God! Hey, custom, I miss you guys.
well, I was talking customs in terms of their culture.
Oh,
So customs, have you found anything like kind of unique in terms of the culture there? Maybe it's the way you greet people, maybe it's how they do weddings. You know, again, I know a lot of times people think that Caribbean countries are so
similar.
similar,
Yeah,
but
I
the
came with that
customs can
perception.
the customs can be so different in the way you greet people, in the way you do things. So have you found anything that you say, oh, this is a little different, unusual, or just, unique?
Yeah,
Gal?
yeah. You know that we start a war in Jamaica. So
Yes.
when I was senior one time, girl, what, girl, Jamie. You know, it's like a greeting, girl.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So you get permission to call somebody gal in Grenada.
yeah, yeah. They will call you. Don't ask. They will call you. You know, and it's not a bad thing. It's just I've never seen you a while. They're like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So you get to
so
live with it.
so the first time that happened to you, did you do like a double take?
Oh yeah, car girl. You know, it come out. Yeah.
What?
But the next custom is, as I said, um, don't be offended, like especially in today's world where a person, I guess, value their privacy. It's such a small island, and almost everybody knows everybody. So if they see you as an outsider, a stranger, like, oh, where you come from, where you live, like the song, where you come, where your mother, where you know, yeah,
Okay.
you are going to get that. And as from somewhere from where we might find it rude, like I said,
Right.
where you live?
Right.
Which
Right.
part? Your parents live up so? Or so and so? Like they want to know everything in one sitting where we might find it as intrusive, but it's
Right.
their custom to know their neighbors. Like they literally know their neighbors.
Okay.
I live in Portmore and only know my neighbor on my left and on my right. Which is, if it was Grenada, there everybody would know everybody. So
Hmm.
that's custom is quite different. Like they know everything about you. I want to know everything about you.
So, in terms of place, event, or something to do that you would say, if you come to Grenada, you must go see this, or you must participate in this event, or you must do this. What would that be?
Ah, oh God, I'm kind of different from the norm as to say what might excite others.
Okay.
For me, excitement is finding a river in a bush.
All right.
They have some great rivers, so that's my thing with my friends. And like, I go to like water spots. Like I'm drawn to water spots. So they have some great beaches. There's we have the 7 mile. I think there's is 2 miles, 2 miles of beach, like Negra. Um, but there's some unique cultural places around the island. For example, I can't dive, so that's one thing I wish I could see. If we hear about the underwater statues, where you can go snorkeling, and that's actually in the other side of the island, actually. So
Okay.
that'd be one that I really want to do.
Recommend. Okay.
But it's mostly like a nature. Here is more like as I said, is a cross between Negril and Portland. So
Okay.
there's still a lot of like untapped, beauty. It's
Nature.
more like scenic. Ashen is very big here. Like the hikers, and they'll like hike to waterfalls or certain trails and stuff. That's big here. So if you into fitness, this is a great island to unwind and relax, and yoga. They're very big on yoga. So I do yoga here, so it's nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah,
How
yeah.
how
So
long? How
it's to
long would it?
relax. If you want to relax, it's
It's a
Grenada.
great
Very
place.
slow pace, quiet. It's Grenada.
How long does it take to go around the island?
Uh, I think about 3 hours
Okay.
with stops.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's a population of like 110,000
Right.
parishes. It's just like
Okay. Have
yeah.
you have you done it? Have you gone right around?
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
And we have some familiar names here, like Tivoli. Like when I was doing the
Oh.
tour and I see Tivoli, like Tivoli, boop boop. I'm sorry, I don't know why I did that, but so it was fun to see Tivoli. I wasn't expecting that. So yeah, Saint Andrew is a parish, like so Saint Andrew, Tivoli,
Okay.
um, yeah,
So
some.
very, very familiar names, probably coming back from the colonial days, and those names were carried
Yeah,
across there. So
yeah, the Berrydale. Yeah.
nice,
Yeah.
nice. So what would you say was your biggest challenge adjusting to living in Grenada?
I'm still adjusting. And I think my challenge is Getting things done on time.
Okay.
That's my challenge, really. Like, I'm so used to like, can you do this? No. Like, okay, next person. But if you go to the next person, the same thing's gonna happen. So I've been learning patience.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, Tamara, thank you for spending some time with us and giving us an insight on Grenada and you living there and telling your story. I'm winding down. Couple other questions here.
Sure.
Um, First one is this: you land in Jamaica, you get off the plane. What's that first thing you are doing?
I'm going to St. Elizabeth.
Okay.
I'm going to St. Elizabeth.
And is there a specific thing or reason you're going to St. Elizabeth? Because your answer was very different from a lot of people. Is like, I'm going for a party, but I forgot you're at Jammies. I'm sorry, you get all of the Jamaican food,
No, no, I don't. I don't.
and
I
and
don't.
and so
I
St.
love
Elizabeth. Let's stay on St. Elizabeth. There's a reason you're going saying directly to St. Elizabeth.
because all the food I want is there. I'm a foodie. I'm sorry. So I wanna go to the Pelican Bar. I never been there, and I've heard of Soldiers Bay or something like that. Soldiers
Okay,
Bay. So it's
okay,
somewhere around there, and they have the best crayfish. I love crayfish. I love crayfish.
okay.
And
All right.
seafood. So I'm going back to Little Ochi. Um, Treasure Beach. I always wanted. I'm a traveler from Portland, from Jamaica. Everybody like I'm always traveling. So I never got to stay like long periods in St. Elizabeth. So I'm like,
Okay.
what? I want to go to St. Elizabeth, and I've been, following Twitter and see some places, and like, wait, we have those places. So like St. Elizabeth has so much attraction that I didn't know. So I'm going to there
We're going here to discover. All right.
and the fruits and everything. One of my fondest memories, St. Elizabeth, is climbing an easeberry tree. So yeah, I'm going back for all the fruits and the mangoes and the food and the peppery shrimp and like yeah, I'm going that side.
All right. All
Yes,
right.
St. Elizabeth.
So here's the question I literally close out with every time.
Okay.
It is, and I don't know if there is a language in Grenada that's spoken another language or even a dialect or anything. But I usually say, how do people say goodbye in the most informal way in Grenada? We say, boy, catch up, so older folks, catch up on the strong, catch you later, little more, yush, whatever. We just have a way of informally saying, we're gone.
Oh wow.
And it may be as simple as bye. Maybe they don't have anything they say, Grenadians say.
They do, but when you're drawing that blank is
All right. So we can leave you on the blank and have a Grenadian who watches this
yes.
post the comment
Yeah.
down here and let us know how Grenadians usually, part ways and say goodbye.
I mean, aside from the yeah, okay, I catch you tomorrow, something like that. Yeah. As in terms of the dialect, it is. I wouldn't say close to. It's almost like patois, but it's much faster. You think they say we talk fast, like they speak faster than us. Even now, like sometimes, like I will I will hear a conversation and I will like turn to my friend or my partner and I go, what you say? Yeah, they're faster. They're faster.
and
And likewise too, they won't you would think that okay, because it's so similar, they'll understand patois. It's like
two
no, they won't.
different languages. It's a
Yeah,
different language, two different
yeah.
languages.
Yeah, so take that perception out of your head. Even though it sounds like patois, it's like it's not everything they will get, and it's not everything that you will get.
Okay.
Right.
Well, the music probably will change it in terms of the, how people, because a lot of people understand patois or Jamaican, the Jamaican language. That's what it officially
from,
is.
from the songs,
Yes, yes.
and actually their favorite one of the favorite things to say. Some of the person that I meet is they like to greet you with a bad word.
Oh, yes. I've heard a few people I've talked to before say,
Yeah,
yeah,
Jamaican,
yeah,
busy.
yes.
It's
They've used
fun
some,
for them.
they've
Yeah.
used some choice B words.
Yes. Yeah, she was Jamie busy. And I was like, busy. Yeah. So that would be true. So you're Jamaican, that's just gonna come right out. Don't clutch your pearls, just go with it. Yeah. Just go with it.
Tamara, thank you again, my dear, for
It's been a
joining us
pleasure.
and telling your story. And I will just do it the Jamaican way. Little more.
Wow, good.
Show some love now. Hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell. That way you don't miss a video.